For our verse today, it's in Matthew chapter 4, verses 1 to 11. Say, Chloe, huwag nakaharap. Okay, listen, okay? Then Jesus was led by the Spirit into the wilderness to be tempted by the evil, or by the devil. After fasting 40 days and 40 nights, he was hungry. The tempter came to him and said, "If you are the Son of God, tell these stones to become bread." Jesus answered, "It is written, man shall not live on bread alone, but on every word that comes from the mouth of God." Then the devil took him to the holy city and had him stand on the highest point of the temple. "If you are the Son of God," he said, "throw yourself down, for it is written, He will command His angels concerning you, and they will lift you up in their hands, so that you will not strike your foot against a stone." Jesus answered, "It is also written, do not put the Lord your God to the test." Again, the devil took him to a very high mountain and showed him all the kingdom of the Lord and their splendor. "All this I will give you," he said, "if you will bow down and worship me." Jesus said to him, "Away from me, Satan, for it is written, worship the Lord your God and serve Him only." Ba't ba kayo natatawa? Then the devil left him, and angels came and attended him. What did you guys get?
Ako doon,
Huwag ka daw mapatempted. Huwag ka daw mapatempt.
Huwag ka magpatempt. Oh, okay.
do not test Lord.
Do not test Lord.
Do not test Lord. Ito, pansinin nyo to ha. Sinabi dito, wait lang.
Dapat yung boses mo rin kanina.
Wait lang. Sabi dito, after fasting 40 days and 40 nights, he was hungry. Jesus was hungry. So, napansin nyo ba that devil will come in a certain point of your life where you are weak. When you are weak, or kapag ka sa tingin niya is kaya kanyang itempt. Okay? Tapos, so ititempt ka niya. Ititempt niya yung mga bagay na sa tingin niyang maaakit ka. Katulad nito, if you are the Son of God,
Bread.
tell these stones to become bread. Kasi alam ng tingnan nyo ha, sinabi ba ni Jesus sa tingin nyo kay devil na hungry siya? Sa tingin nyo? Hindi, di ba? Pero alam ni devil. Nagigets nyo? Pwedeng natitempt kayong gumawa ng hindi maganda. Kahit hindi nyo sabihin yun sa ibang tao, kilala kayo ni devil. Yun ang sinasabi ko, Carlin Charles. Kahit hindi nyo sabihin sa ibang tao or sabihin kay devil, kilala kayo ni devil. Nagigets nyo? Alam niya kung saan niya kayo itetempt. Even Jesus, tingnan nyo, alam niyang gutom si Jesus. So, ang ginawa niya, tell these stones to become bread. Diba? Kung ikaw naman talagang gutom na gutom ka't inuna mo yung gutom mo, ay, oo nga, gawin ko nga. Diba? Pero, anong sinabi ni Jesus? Paano niya kinounter yung temptation? Anong sinabi niya? Anong sinabi niya?
Hindi ko po alam.
Jesus answered, "It is written, man shall not live on bread alone, but on every word that comes from the mouth of God." So, paano niya kinounter? Ha? Through the word. Ibig sabihin, para ma-counter mo ang sinasabi at ang tinetempt sa'yo ng devil, dapat alam mo ang salita ng Diyos. Alam mo kung ano ang nakasulat sa Bible. Kasi that is ang pinaka-effective na way para itaboy yung temptation at itaboy si Satan. Isang beses ha, di ba? Pangalawang beses, "If you are a son of God," he said, "throw yourself down, for it is written." See? Alam niya pati ang Bible. Si Satan yan It is written, sabi niya.
Alam mo, si Satan kasi
He will
angel naman yan eh. Alam niya
Kaya
yan
nga,
eh.
He will command His angels concerning you and they will lift you up in their hands so that you will not strike your foot against a stone. Yun na nga ang sinasabi ko. So, si Satan, alam din niya ang salita ni Lord. So, pwede niya rin gamitin yun sa'yo para i-tempt ka. Pero tatandaan mo, kailangan mas matalino ka kay devil. 'Di ba? Kasi unang-una, kilala ka pala ni devil. Alam niya ang weakness mo. Alam niya kung kailan ka pinaka-weak. Alam din niya ang Bible. So, kung hindi mo siya i-outsmart, matatalo ka. At matitempt ka palagi. Naintindihan, Carlene Charles?
Opo.
So, napaka-importante na dapat is
Alam mo ang Bible at salita
kilala
ni
mo
Lord.
si Lord at kilala mo yung salita ni Lord. Diba? O, Carlene Charles, may tanong ako. Saan ka tinitempt ni devil ngayon?
Cellphone.
Ikaw, Charles. Saan ka itinitempt ni devil ngayon?
Kukuha yung...
Kailangan mo yung sabihin para meron kayong para meron tayong maibigay na
Sa
example.
L-shape na table. Sa Amazon. Sa Temo.
Ano nga, ikaw, Carlene?
Sa food. Sa cellphone.
Ay, siguro, ang tinatawag na temptation doon is, hindi nyo pa kasi alam yung,
Addiction.
hindi nyo pa kasi alam yung importante at sa hindi importante. Diba? You guys are too focused on your playing na okay sa yung gumastos ng gumastos. Pero ang tanong, binuklat mo ba kahit isang beses ulit yung pang-devotion mong libro?
I don't know.
Mhm.
Ito kasi ang problema sa atin ngayon. Kailangan alam ninyo ang priority ninyo sa buhay. Sinabi dito, 'di ba? Pwedeng ang temptation sa inyo ngayon is hindi pa ganun kalalalim kasi bata pa kayo. But how about in the future, Carlene Charles? This will make or break your future. Kapag ka na-tempt kayo, bata pa lang kayo, sira ang future ninyo. Naintindihan? Naintindihan? Kaya, tine-tempt kayo ni devil gumawa ng something sexual, bastos. 'Di ba? That will ruin your future. Alam niyo naman yung tinuro ko tungkol sa inyo doon, 'di ba? 'Di ba? So, napaka-importante that you guys know kung ano yung tama, ano yung totoo, ano yung sinasabi sa Bible. Naintindihan? So that you guys hindi kayo ililigaw ni devil. Okay?